guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to yet another breaking championship transfer news video. Today we've got some really juicy transfers in the championship to talk about, so let's get into this. Before we get into this video, let's set a like target of 80 likes. Make sure you've all hit the thumbs button before you sit down and watch this one. Make sure you've all subscribed as well. We've just gone past 4K, let's get to 5K and let's get into this video. Let's start with a big one then. Liverpool youngster Harry Wilson has all but left the club to join Fulham Football Club on a fee of 12 million. Now at the time of recording this is almost complete. It might be complete by the time I release this video, but what a deal this would be for Fulham Football Club. Harry Wilson is a very decent young player. He's 24 years old. He's got plenty of experience. He couldn't really make a breakthrough for Liverpool, but in the last couple of seasons he's had some really decent loan spells. Last year he was at Cardiff City making 37 appearances, getting 7 goals. The season before he was at Bournemouth, just couldn't keep them up, making 31 appearances, getting 7 goals in the Premier League. And this guy is a very talented youngster and he's got a lot of potential. Fulham really need this transfer to pay off. They really need him to come good next season because Fulham, obviously being relegated, they've got a little bit of money to play with, but this is a kind of transfer that really needs to hit. And I think Harry Wilson at Fulham, I think he will. Staying in West London, we have Stefan Johansson going from Fulham Football Club to Queen's Park Rangers on an undisclosed fee deal. Now this guy did have a loan spell at QPR last year in 2021, making 21 appearances, bagging 4 goals. And this guy's a 30-year-old midfielder, so he brings plenty of experience. And I think QPR are going to be really pleased with this one. QPR are building a really good team. And I tell you what, that result against Manchester United over the weekend, I know it was only a friendly, but they beat them 4-2. They're building a really good squad. And QPR are looking very exciting. I'm going to keep an eye on them, and I just have this feeling that they're going to get promoted this year. Middlesbrough Football Club have signed Matt Crooks from Rotherham United after the Millers got relegated last season. Now this one's on an undisclosed fee deal. The 27-year-old midfielder scored 18 times in 89 appearances for Rotherham United, which is a really good return for a midfielder. This guy's 6'4", he can score with his head, he can score with his feet, he's got quite a few assists for Rotherham as well. I know he was only there for 2 years, but in the season they got promoted he was really good, and in the season they got relegated last year I still think he was pretty good. So this is a really good player, and it's a Neil Warnock kind of player because he's a pretty big guy. In the last video I forgot to mention my club Coventry City have just signed Marco Russ from Southampton Football Club on a free. Now this guy's only 18 years old, he's an attacking midfielder, really don't know a lot about him because he is such a youngster, but we'll wait and see what comes of this guy. It could be one for the future. Reading goalkeeper Jokel Anderson has gone on a loan spell to Morecambe Football Club in League One. Now this guy's only 19 years old, but this is his 5th time he's been loaned out by Reading Football Club, so it's going to be interesting to see what comes of this guy's career. Morecambe obviously just been promoted. I wonder where this guy's going to fit into their squad. They're going to be battling to stay up in League One, but despite this guy being young, he did make 21 appearances for Exeter City in League Two last year, so we'll wait and see what comes of this guy. Stoke City midfielder Lace Sorensen has gone on an undisclosed fee deal to Lincoln City. The 21-year-old only made 3 appearances for Stoke City over the last 3 years, so it's going to be interesting to see if this guy can get into the Lincoln City team, but we'll wait and see. Next then to the managerial department, where Blackpool FC have brought in former Bradford City boss Stuart McCall as an assistant head coach. Now this guy is fairly experienced, he knows the Football League like the back of his hand, and it's going to be a good experienced head for Blackpool to have in the dressing room next year. Now I did have a segment where I was talking about John Eustace being appointed as the new Swansea City manager, as Swansea City came out the other day and all but confirmed that he was coming in after Steve Cooper's departure. However, in the last couple of hours it has transpired that John Eustace has turned down the chance to become the Swansea City manager. He's obviously the Queen's Park Rangers assistant boss, and I did think he was going to get this job, and I did make a segment talking about this, but it transpires that he's turned it down and Swansea City are still on the hunt for a manager. So then guys, that wraps up another video of Championship transfer news, rumours and activity. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Make sure you have dropped a like on this one. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Leave me your video recommendations you'd like to see down in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Thank you for watching today's video. If you want to see more Matt SB content, please go over to Instagram, Facebook and TikTok, where you can find me, Matt SB. More content coming your way, so go over there, follow to the socials, and we'll see you in the next video.